Hey folks, Video Gaming Over 40 here again, and we're looking again at BattleStar Galatica Deadlock. So, I'm supposed to be going over here to Coclis to deal with the threat there, but I don't like the fact that there's these two Cyclone fleets over here. I'm wondering if I can take one of these out before I move on to Coclis, because I don't like these guys by Zeus and Persephone. So I'm gonna see if I can. I don't think I can attack them yet. Alright.
Without accurate data from Idris, we're stuck relying on these old onboard computers to calculate our FTL jumps. Luckily, I think I've found us an out. There's an abandoned colony halfway between Alpha and Gamma that isn't registering much activity. It should be a relatively safe jump. As long as we're careful with our data, we can take the data list from there to Gamma and back home to Ragnar, hopefully without collecting any moons along the way. I've found us an out. There's an abandoned colony halfway between Alpha and Gamma that isn't registering much activity. It should be a relatively safe jump. As long as we're careful with our data, we can take the data list from there to Gamma and back home to Ragnar, hopefully without collecting any moons along the way. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Multiple contacts on Dratus, sir. Records show there hasn't been a Tauran presence out here since the war first broke. We can safely assume any Dratus contacts out there are hostile. Blast us away home, Commander.
Up and go home.
All Dratus contacts are clear. We are go to jump to Helios Gamma, sir.
I'll sleep better when I can see the Ragnar clouds again. I don't think I've had more than 4 hours of rack time since Pygon.
We aren't safe yet. I want the Daedalus in Helios Gamma before we're attacked again.
Yes, Admiral. FTL drives are spooling. Commander, we'll jump on your word.
Well, folks, that was horrible. I ended up losing a ship and taking a lot of damage on Daedalus. I got surrounded by the Cylons, and I wasn't prepared. I had split my forces. It's hard to go one-on-one on the capital ships, but I tried, so here's the replay.
All systems are nominal. Just give me one gear shot. Fire control is warmed up and preparing solutions. Action station. Set condition 1 throughout the ship. Reload stopped. Ready for Alpha Salvo.
Once again,
Action station, this is not a drill.
once again, those
Troops
fighters.
are clear. Preparing payloads.
Those fighters did a lot of damage on me.
Get him, get him, get him.
These guys opened fire right on Daedalus as soon as they popped out.
Target locked and firing. God damn it, they got it. We're gonna hammer the frackers till they can't get back up. Bleeding and taking a pounding, sir.
Firing on target.
We're taking fire. Keep your target locked and watch the clear. I've got 6-3, upper 2, targeting.
To that, I launched my missiles
Reloading.
right into my ship. That was really bad. And I lost all my fighters in this engagement as well.
Target acquisition is true. Give me manual controls now. Firing solution is online. Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
Target is 45 by 99.
We've lost thruster control.
There goes my ship.
Switching gun to manual.
Incoming!
Sustained incoming, vector 6-7. Back to your station. Don't let me down now.
So I sent my heavily damaged Lancer in to try to chase this Cylon Raider ship away. And he hacked him real good. I lost all control over that ship by this Cylon right here that hacked him. But what was kind of cool about that was he hacked them, but he was able to stay in range of the cannons from Daedalus, so I was actually able to use the hack, the fact that he had to stay close to my other ship to hack me, to pound him with Daedalus's guns.
Critical damage in sectors 2 and 4.
And again, these little fighters are still zipping around, just causing a lot of hate. See, look at him he's hacking my other guy, and I'm
They're
just
breaching our firewall.
bracketing him.
They're already in our networks. I can't keep them out.
Finally had to use my Lancer to take out the fighters, which is a waste, but and then I actually fly the ship through the station to take out the other fighter squadron that's up inside the building. See them? These are fighters just swarming the command center.
Fire control computers are offline.
So that ship is completely dead. I can't do anything with it.
Thrusters are out. Fuel lines 2, 5, and 7 are
I mean, I can't even change its direction. But because he had to stay close to Daedalus, Daedalus was able to pound him.
I've got no reaction from the engine block. Attempting restart.
And meanwhile,
Time to clean up and go home.
yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
What happened at Pycon and Caprica is unacceptable. If we're to get a handle on this war, we need offensive forces out there actively repelling these Cylon incursions. Commander, small strike groups may suffice for scouting. But to defend the colonies, we require full capital fleet groups led by officers of Colonial Fleet. I recommend you recruit experienced officers to provide strategic oversight to our fleets.
Sir, one of McKinley's officers survived the attack on Pycon. We could recruit them to help aboard Daedalus. Once an officer has been recruited, they need to be assigned to the fleet group they will oversee.
This officer is experienced enough to be promoted. Hand them their new badge, Commander. As they become more experienced, officers can choose to focus on fleet-wide tactics or bolster the strength of their personal flagship. The presence of a Colonial Fleet officer at a colony will encourage the local government to pay their Tilium stipend. We didn't create the articles just to have them ignored. Commander, it is your job to keep the Daedalus well-resourced and the 12 colonies defended. I have other business to attend to. Lieutenant Agathon will brief you when I have further commands.
alright folks, so I'm gonna end it here. I gotta do some shipbuilding because I got my handed to me right there. So I'm gonna build some more ships and hopefully not be outnumbered next time I take on the Cylon fleets. This is Video Gaming Over 40. I'll talk to you guys again next time.